Greetings, everyone. I am Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility, bringing you new album reviews all the damn time. Today, we're going to take a look at the latest release from a great Norwegian band. This is their seventh full-length studio album. They've got some EPs and things like that, but they got 7 full-length albums. This is to be the first in a trilogy called A Dark Poem. This is part 1, The Shores of Melancholia from Green Carnation. Very cool album artwork there. And of course, it comes with a kind of slipcase box because this is meant to house all 3 of the parts. As you can see, there is space for 2 more. And this is out on Season of Mist Records. Okay, so let's take a look, a little deeper dive into this little digipack here. Very nicely done. How grateful do I feel when I blow out the candle? I don't know. How faithful do you feel? Or how grateful do you feel, I should say. Shores of Melancholia. Lyrics. It's a nice shot of the band. For those of you who have been following the career of this band, they've been around for quite some time, but they're not overly prolific. They have gone, they've been around for quite a while, and it's only the 7th full-length studio album. So there are big long gaps in their albums. But like I said, this one's been out roughly about a month. In fact, I believe it's just a month and a half. So it's taken me a little while to kind of get into this album. But I wanted to make sure I gave it its due course because it's one of those albums you really need to kind of sit with for a little bit. The lineup on the album is... I always struggle with these names, right? So these are I'm going to try and pronounce these as best as I possibly can. So Kjetil Nordhus on lead vocals and backing vocals, Stein Roger Sordal on bass, rhythm, lead guitar, and keyboards. We got Bjorn Harstad on lead guitars. We got Andre Kirkesola on keyboards, synthesizer, organ, and effects, and Jonathan Alejandro Perez on drums. Guest musicians, Ingrid Ossi plays flute on a couple tracks. The great Grutel Kjelsen from Enslaved does the harsh black metal vocals on one track, and Henning Seldal plays percussion on one track. Cover artwork artist is Nicholas Sundin, who did the artwork on here. So, what do we have on this particular album? Well, there's not a ton of tracks. It's not an overly long album either. It's roughly about 42 minutes long. And most of the songs here are like 7+ minutes long. In fact, I think out of the 6 tracks, I believe 4 of them exceed the 7-minute mark, if I remember correctly. Let's just take a look and back that up here. Yes, we got Silence Took You, 7:11, In Your Paradise, 7:04, Me, My Enemy, 7:16, The Slave That You Are, 6:16, Shores of Melancholia, 5:37, and To Close Out the Flame, Too Close to the Flame, 9:15. So they're all pretty lengthy. So it starts off with a Silence Took You, which probably is my favorite song on the album. It's this kind of like it's really awesome. It's really memorable. It's this gothic tinged progressive rock, progressive metal. You hear the elements of Norwegian prog rock, but then I get on this album too, and I get, maybe it's the vocals, but I do get a strong kind of like British neo-prog vibe, and especially on the vocals, I think, and the way the keyboards are used. Reminds me of Arena in spots. If you like the band Arena, British band Arena, I get a lot of that here, especially the vocal melodies. But big heavy guitar, spooky keyboards, it's kind of haunting. The melodies stay with you. The chorus stays with you. Really, really, really excellent track. Really like it a lot, As Silence Took You. Next up is In Your Paradise, which is more of a driving hard rocker. It's got these big dramatic riffs, but those glorious keyboards bring that kind of Norwegian prog element in once again, and his vocals are so emotional. And I will say Jonathan's drums are incredible on this track. Really, really good. Me, My Enemy switches gears a little bit, so that's much, much more atmospheric. It's almost like ambient rock. dreamy keyboards, melodic vocals. Again, that neo-prog feel is all over this one as well. Really nice track. The Slave That You Are, another one of my favorites on here. So this blends soaring prog metal with those great clean melodic vocals, and it collides head-on with blast beats and those black metal vocals from Grutel. Really good song. Goes back and forth between the melodic and the harsh really, really nicely. So again, it's prog metal, it's black metal, but it's melodic, it's extreme, it's ultra memorable. Excellent, excellent track. I think that and As Silence Took You are my two favorites on here, without question. The Shores of Melancholia is up next. It's funny, I did an episode recently on my favorite albums, 10 albums to listen to in the fall season. And I think that the music of this band probably would work well as in addition. I could have easily picked any of their albums to kind of slot in there. I think this song, The Shores of Melancholia, is a total listen to in the autumn track. It's melodic, it's dreamy, it's got some heavy parts, some other parts that are more atmospheric. The guitar textures and the keys work really well together. There's some really nice guitar and keyboard solos, but it just sounds like something you would listen to in the fall. And again, Norwegian music a lot of times kind of fits that bill as well. And then Too Close to the Flame is the big 9-minute closer. It's crunching prog metal track. More mid-pace though, some cool riffs, got some ethereal keys in the background, nice tasty lead guitars. You got this big symphonic ending, and Jettel's vocals are so good. Leaves you wanting the next chapter in a big way. So again, it's one of those out. It's 42 minutes. Every song is really, really strong, and you get done listening to it and you're like, all right, bring on chapter 2, right? Which is going to, I don't know what's going to be called, Dark Poem Part 2, whatever. The next after the Shores of Melancholia, maybe it's a journey going somewhere where once they get to the shores, what happens next, right? We'll have to see. So, yeah, this is really good. I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5 star. Quite good. It's another one of those great end of the year albums that just kind of knock you on your ass and make you rethink the whole year. And because we always have to think about what our favorite albums of the year are, because we got to do that whole exercise real soon, talking about our favorite releases of the year. So there have been some really, really strong kick-ass records that have come out in this last quarter and a half, and this is one of them. So it's gotta look at your list, all your top albums of the year, and kind of figure out where everything slots. This is going to be up there. It's really, really good. But again, this is a band that has been very, very consistent over their career. So if you haven't listened to Green Carnation, definitely check them out. They're definitely prog metal, prog rock, but with a different flavor, heavy Norwegian flavor. And they got little elements of all sorts of other things, but always really good musicianship and really great vocals. So yeah, this is another good one in their discography. So I don't know how long we're going to have to wait for part 2, but we'll have to wait and see. But for right now, A Dark Poem Part 1, The Shores of Melancholia, is an absolute winner. Go get it now, because you can get your slipcase box, so you can just slot it in there in anticipation of the next 2. So it'll look really cool on the shelf. It's a really nice looking little box. What does it say on the back? O pale Ophelia, beautiful as snow. Tess child, you died, carried off by a river. It was the winds descending from the great mountains of Norway that spoke to you in low voices of better freedom. Arthur Rimbaud. Okay, whatever. Pretty cool. So thanks for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram all the damn time. If you heard this album, let us know what you think down in the comments below. I'll also drop the link to the Bandcamp page so you can go check it out and test the waters yourself. Consider adding it to your collection, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. More new album reviews coming at you. I got the new Giobia Sienna Root live album. Got Daryl Way's Wolf box set. Got Jethro Tull Aqualung live. New Leprous live. Whole stack of stuff. Gotham. All sorts of stuff here. I'm trying to get to everything as quickly as possible. So much to listen to. Until next time, I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.